welcome to another episode of our Decades Legacy Challenge. We have entered into the year 1997, and as you know, we are taking our family onto a holiday vacation. We have already packed up our food bowls for the animals and our litter box, and Charles is just about to call and book the reservation. He is feeling very inspired because he can't wait to get away. So let's go ahead and travel. Let's call and book the reservation for everyone in the family and get this vacation headed underway.
Muska trib, Yafwa Babgor, Risla Kumbar, Sanzibi Tuwabe.
So we are going to be staying in Tartosa, and we are going to go to this beach house here. We're going to stay for 2 days time. So we're going to rent it for 2 days. It's going to cost us 2,118 simoleons. And let's go ahead and move in for 2 days. Alright, so now that we're here, we just need to go ahead and find a place to put the food bowls and the litter box. I am going to try and look for a place to place those items, and then we will get started playing. So let me do that really quickly and then we will continue on. Okay, I have placed the items down and we have everything in here in the house that we need for our animals. We are just going to get Charles to go and fill up the food bowls for everybody, and we will let everyone go ahead and come on into the house. We absolutely love it. So this is where we're going to be staying for 2 days. This is the beach family house here in Tartosa, and I'm hoping that everyone's going to be able to have a lot of fun here. There is some music items here so that Annika can play music, which we will love. There is a grill, there's a swimming pool, we have a wading pool, we have some swings, and they are just right here on the ocean. They can build sandcastles, they can go swimming. There is enough room for everyone. We absolutely love this. It is big enough for everyone. They've got doll houses here. So I think that we have enough room for everyone here. I'm just going to have her come and go ahead and go for a swim. It is, you know, early in the morning, but I think that she could maybe go ahead and go out for a swim. We'll get her to wade in the water. Maybe it will help with her anger a little bit. And let's let the kids go ahead and let's build a sand sculpture. What's wrong with you? She is feeling severely ill from starry eyes. Okay, great. Get you some water. Of course, we'd go on a holiday vacation and Rachel would be sick. We love that.
Oh, I'm so...
Let's let her go ahead and go to the washroom. Leon is needing a little bit of a bath, so let's get Dad to give him a bath because he's pretty gross. Can you not give him a bath?
Pesanadeola? Oh, Shubira.
They have a strict family dynamic. Okay. She's still feeling pretty angry. Like, honestly, we're out here, we're in the world, we are at a beach. You should be feeling really amazing, but instead you're stomping around acting a fool. Like, Annika is really starting to get on my last nerve. I am almost over her and her nonsense. Honestly. Like, nothing that we do with her makes her happy. She is just in a horrible mood We are here on this lovely family
Zorple!
vacation, and she is just pitching a fit. Like, really. Swim. Just swim around and get over yourself, because honestly, I'm over it. I'm over your mood. I'm over it all. Oh, she refuses to swim even. Okay. So I'm thinking that maybe Annika and Charles are probably not going to be able to work out their differences. Annika is clearly in a place where she is unhappy and she is not getting better. So I don't know what we're going to do about that.
Oh, what's so?
Can we change your outfit to your everyday outfit?
Tanoba.
Why does Siobhan look different?
Jimbaparoo, what's so?
I don't understand. Maybe she lost a tooth? Yeah, that's what it is. Let's fix her missing tooth so she'll go back to looking like herself. There we go. I was like, she looks very different than what she's supposed to look like. Alright, so I think Annika is unfortunately in a place where she realizes that her and Charles are just not going to be able to work out their differences. She is miserable in her life. She is, you know, it doesn't matter what we do, she is not happy. And, you know, he's tried everything that he knows to try, but nothing seems to be working for her. And she has, look, she's at the bar. She's like, I'm gonna take up drinking now. No, she's cleaning. But I think that she is realizing that this is just not the life that she wanted for herself. She initially thought it was, and now that she's here and she's living it, she has realized that this is just not what she wants, and she wants to escape it. And I think that as time goes on, we're going to find that she is going to end up doing just that. And it's unfortunate for Charles because he is obviously really happy. He loves his family, he loves his life, and he is not at all going to expect that she would just up and leave them. But I think that is exactly what Annika is planning to do, is to escape this life and to leave. And unfortunately, that means Charles is going to be left all alone to raise these children, and he would be a single father. And in that situation, I think that Rebecca would need to come back to the house and help him raise his children, because he would need the help, especially considering he does have his business career that he works. And so he would need Rebecca's help to help him raise the children and carry on, because Annika wouldn't be around to help with the children. I mean, she does work as well. They both have full-time jobs. But if he were doing it all by himself, he would just definitely need the help. But I think Annika is just going to tell him, like, this isn't working out for me. I am not happy. I am wanting to, you know, I'm wanting to, you know, I'm wanting more from life. I am not happy. And I want to, she's already got this thing here where she wants to divorce him. So clearly she is really in a bad way. Like, she's not wanting to be with him. So she's just yelling at him, and she's like, I'm not happy. I am really unhappy in our life. Okay, yeah, go for a date. Rebecca is once again going on a date. But she's just yelling at him, and she's just giving him mean gifts, and she's really being rude to him, and she's just telling him, like, I she's arguing about parenting with him, and she's just like, nothing that we do makes me happy anymore. You don't clearly see me as a person. All I am is a mother to you. And he's like, that's not true. You know that I love you. You know that I see you as a person. And they're like arguing in front of the kids, and he's like, I don't want to argue with you in front of the kids. And she's like, you know what? I don't even want to be here. I just want to leave. And he's like, well, if you don't want to be here, then just go. And she's like, you know what I want is I just want to divorce you. And he's like, are you kidding? And she's like, I'm not. I want to leave. And I want to divorce you. And he's like, I can't believe that you would absolutely be like this. Like, I brought us here for a family vacation so that we could bond and so that we can be together and grow closer. And now you want to divorce me? And she's like, yeah, I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't want this life.
Gourbe, Bazoko, Lamo, Muza Epony, Spoy Biba.
So it says, there's a no-win scenario. Why can't they understand? No amount of logic and passion can move your foe.
Shebi Savara.
Kuambu Savara? Oh, paranoid.
So it says Annika is divorcing Charles. And so he is really, really upset. And Annika enjoys her non-committal life. No tied down or held back. Relationships and jobs were meant to change, right? Does she want to embrace the change of being non-committal? And I'm going to say yes, she does. So Annika is divorcing him. We are going to go ahead and send her away from the... send her home from the vacation. She's going to leave the vacation. We're just going to have our vacation here with the children, and Charles is going to be here with the kids. He obviously is going to feel really, really sad, and then obviously we will be moving Annika out because they are going to be divorcing, and so we'll be splitting up the household and bringing Rebecca back to the house. But yeah, this is not going well for him. He is really upset. He's enraged right now. He is having, some aggravating conversation. He is upset from their argument, but he's also sad from the fact that the end of his marriage is happening and the fact that it's his first permanent separation. It says, well, you know how it is. You always believe. Let me pause this so I can read this because it's going to keep going away. Well, you know how it is. You always believe that things can last forever. You make promises, you believe other Sims' promises, and then life happens. It draws distance between beings that were close. It fosters conflict where there used to be only peace. It brings weariness into a love that seemed eternal. And one day, a couple breaks like Charles. So he's really sad from that life event. And it's really unfortunate that this is happening. He only made one serving of spaghetti. So I'm going to have to get him to serve dinner for the whole family because obviously the whole family is going to need to eat. So we'll make a party size after he eats that. He's like, oh shoot, I forgot to feed the kids. So he's going to go ahead and make the bangers and mash before he even eats. He's such a good dad. He's like, I'm so hungry, but I'm going to go ahead and... cook for everybody. She's out here cooking as well. Alright, well, why don't you go ahead and call everyone to the meal? Oh, she's eating the spaghetti. That's funny. Go ahead and grab yourself a serving. Sis made food. You can grab a serving of this. So they are on this vacation. It has actually turned out to be quite a intense vacation from the get-go. Annika has, kind of ruined their vacation a little bit, and it started out rocky at best. It was Charles meant for it to be somewhere they could kind of get away and have a little bit of happiness and family time, and for them to enjoy one another's company, enjoy their family. And Annika could not bear the thought of spending alone time, hunkered down without a job to escape to, without, you know, somewhere to get away into the world. And she was like, I have to spend just days locked up, cooped in this vacation home with people that I'm trying to escape. Like, I can't bear it. And so she picked a fight with him and then told him that she wanted a divorce. So he is really upset with the fact that the events have turned out the way they have, and he's really enraged, as you can see. The children are, you know, shocked by this news. They don't really know what to think. I mean, their parents are wanting to get divorced, and they're just like, what are we supposed to think of this? Like, they didn't think their parents were ever going to split up. They thought they had this wonderful family home and two really loving parents, and now they're going to come from a broken family. And so they don't really know what to think, you know, about this whole scenario. It is 4 p.m. And it's raining, so this vacation has turned out to be not at all what they had expected. They can't swim, they can't go out and play on the beach. They're just cooped up in this house with nothing to do other than, you know, dwell on the fact that, you know, their mom isn't here, their dad is upset, and they're just like, well, what are we supposed to do now? So I'm gonna get Joe here to go ahead and grab himself a serving of food. Siobhan needs a little bit of a nap, so I'm gonna have her go and take a rest because she is feeling a little bit tired. So I'm gonna have her come up here and take a sleep. Rachel is feeling pretty sick, as we know. Okay, you need to grab a serving of this for the baby. Grab a serving for Leon because he's starving. And I don't guess he can walk down the stairs. It says Joe has recovered from his illness and is feeling much better. He shouldn't get sick again for a little while, so that's good. Alright, don't you go to bed because your dad's bringing you some food. Alright, Dad's bringing you some food, and you're going to go ahead and eat that, which we are going to love. So eat that food there, little buddy, and then you can take yourself a nap.
What's up, Jim?
Rebecca's calling to chat. Want to answer? Yeah. So we're going to talk with Rebecca, and we're just going to tell her, you're never going to believe what just happened. Yeah, Annika just told me that she wanted a divorce. I need to know if you can move back in with us because I'm going to need some help with the kids. And Rebecca's going to be like, of course I'll do that. Yes, I will move back in with you. I love the kids, and of course I'll come and I'll help you. And he's like, okay, I would really appreciate that because I'm desperately going to need the help. And she's like, yeah, brother, I'll help you. So Rebecca has agreed that she will move back in with us. So we are going to let her move back in with us once we get back home from this vacation. This vacation that has turned out to be kind of disastrous. And I don't know if Charles is going to get the break he needed from, you know, life and his stress of work. But I am hoping that, you know, he will get the break he needs. He's starting to feel a little bit inspired. He's not as enraged anymore. He is obviously still sad from you know, his wife wanting to be divorced, but he's feeling inspired. The lot's got him inspired. Cooking's got him inspired. Being around the kids. So, you know, overall he is in a happy place. Look at the cat in here with Leon. We love that. Hopefully this rain will stop and they will be able to play a little bit tomorrow because unfortunately, you know, we want them to have a little bit of a fun vacation, and I don't think they will be able to do that if it's going to continue to storm. It's winter in Tartosa, and so maybe that's why the weather is like this. I don't really know, but it says Rachel is going through a phase. She will pick up an instrument any chance she gets, yell often, and turn all radios up to an 11. Great. All right, and it looks like poor little Joe needs an injection of insulin because his health is suffering a little bit, so we'll let him do that. And Rachel, you really do need to go to the washroom, love. Why don't you tell him to go out and go to the potty? Go on, go outside and go potty.
She's doing the sugar glass, okay. Hana Pandora.
Go potty. It's like 10 o'clock at night. They're all up. They're just playing and carrying on and having a good old time, which, you know, we love. I'm going to have her make a friendship bracelet when she's done with the washroom here. The cat is losing its bloody mind. I don't know what it's doing, but it's just running around in circles. We love that. Alright, and once he's done with that, I'm going to get him to come down, and then he can, I don't know. Leon's a light sleeper. Okay, he can go to the washroom, and oh my gosh, we're going to mop up this floor. So as you can see on our calendar, sorry about that, it is 1997. It's almost Saturday. There's nothing really going on Saturday other than Talk Like a Pirate Day, and then we're heading into 1998, and then on Monday in 1998, the kids will be aging up. We won't be seeing that in this episode. You'll be seeing that in the next episode. We'll be seeing our kids age up to teens, which is the twins, which is super exciting. In this episode, obviously, we're just having their vacation and hoping that they have a good time, because he was having some burnout at work, and I was hoping that this was going to get him in a better frame of mind, but unfortunately now, you know, he has more stress because now his wife has decided to leave him, and so he has more things that he has to worry about because his wife has decided that she doesn't want to be part of their family, and he has to figure out how he's going to raise all of these children by himself. And even though he knows he's going to have help with Rebecca, he probably feels a little bit of guilt that he has to ask his sister to put her life on hold and come and help him take care of his kids. Not that he has, you know, not that Rebecca really has to put her life on hold, but, you know, she wouldn't be able to marry and settle down and have her own kids because she's going to be living with him and taking care of his kids and things like that. And I just think that he's going to feel a little bit guilty about that. So we're going to get him to give poor little Boris a bath because it looks like Boris is a little bit dirty. So we'll give Boris a bath here. Siobhan, you need some insulin, dear. And Rachel, you need to go get yourself something to eat. Leon, you are feeling really tired. I think you need to come take yourself a little bit of a sleep. Everyone really needs to be getting into bed, but everyone is up. It's literally the middle of the night, and everyone's like wide awake because they are off of their normal schedule. I guess that kind of happens when you are on a holiday. You are kind of jet lagged, and I think that's kind of what happened. They slept in the daytime, and now they're up at, you know, midnight, which is not ideal. Plus they're up because they're all scared of the thunderstorm, and so that's kind of woken them from their rest and things like that. But they're off their normal routine, and so that's not ideal. Are you gonna give the dog a bath, or what are you doing? No? Okay. Boris is like, I'm going to sleep. Someone said eating dirt was okay, but someone else said eating dirt will make you die. Is it okay to eat dirt? No, eating dirt is really unhealthy. Let's not do that, and her manners are going to increase. All right, and while you are here, let's go ahead. You can make breakfast. Let's do fruit and dairy. You can make some, I don't know. How about you just make some fruit salad? It'll be fine. We'll do a party size of that. And go ahead and go to bed. Everyone go to the bathroom and then go to bed. And you can go to bed. Leon's already in bed. He's just going to make some fruit salad, and then I'll have him go back to bed. Everyone just needs to get a little bit more rest because it's only 1 o'clock in the morning, so I don't really want them up at 1 a.m. It is the next day here, so I don't think they have much longer here on their holiday vacation, and it looks like it's going to rain throughout their whole holiday vacation. They're not going to be able to do anything fun. They're just trapped inside this bloody house, which is not ideal and not at all what I wanted for them. I really wanted them to enjoy their time out and be able to build sandcastles and go swimming and all this fun stuff, and yet, oh good, it's gonna be sunny. Okay, but it's cold. Alright, but they can still build sandcastles and things like that, so I am happy about it. So we'll have them go out today and they can do some sandcastles, and like as a family, I'm gonna have them do that, and you know, draw in the sand and things like that together as a family and just spend some time together. She's gonna come down here and just get some leftovers because she's feeling a little bit hungry. Why don't you come on out here and can you build? No, you can't? Okay, can you swing? Okay, we'll get her to come out and swing. She can't. She's far too uncomfortable to build a sand sculpture. Okay, she is so sick. So she can't do anything outside in the sand, which is really unfortunate. But I can get Siobhan to come out and play in the sand and build a sand sculpture, so I'm going to have her do that. And I can get Charles to come out and build a sand sculpture with Rachel. So I'm going to have him come out and build one with Rachel, and they can build one together, so that'll be great.
Benesh. Misa Bimo.
Well, Rachel's like, I don't want to build it. I don't feel well, so he's going to come and help her build this. So they're going to build the sand sculpture together, which is super cute. So he's helping Siobhan build it. Look at them. And then he's going to just draw in the sand. I love that.
Yeah, Basani.
He's like, we did it. And she's like, yeah, we did do it, Dad. That's so great. Look at that smiley that he drew. I love that. Draw a star in the sand. Oh, I love that. Alright, so they are just having a really good time together here. I love that. Build a sculpture with Rachel. Let's see if I can get them to build together. No, Rachel's like, I don't want to build with you. Rachel, please come and build with your sister. It will be super fun. Alright, they're going to build together. We love that. Alright, and Charles, why don't you take Boris out for a jog? Alright, they're going to get something to eat. We love it. Alright, so these two are going to go for a little jog together. We are so happy about that. He's like, alright, let's go. Let's go, Dad, let's go. Boris is so excited. He's like, I want to go for a jog. And Charles is like, do we, though? Do we want to go for a jog? And he's like, yeah, we do. We do. We really do.
Oh, Yumbala Zieg.
He's like, I don't know that I want to go for a jog.
Sigluni Tiba. Garani. Jasper.
Charles is supposed to be jogging with the dog.
Oh, Bump. Veniki Vam Chef Inosh.
Boris is like, why are we not running? Oh, look at him hug Rachel. I'm glad you don't think my llama jokes are getting old. I feel like you just get me. They gained a sentiment together. We love that. But stop talking with her and go and jog with the dog. Your vacation is ending. There's 1 day left of this vacation. Okay, that's great. No, don't eat dirt. Why does everybody in my family want to eat dirt? Let's not do that. Alright, go to the washroom. Oh, Siobhan's really angry. Alright, we are going to serve a meal. Since he's clearly not going to take the dog for a jog.
Oh,
He is not going to serve a meal either. Are you going to do anything that I tell you to do, Charles? He's like, I'm really depressed. Yeah, I get that you're really depressed, but I honestly need you to cook something because your child is hungry.
Finili. Abanu.
Okay, fine. I'll just open this up and we will put it here. And can you grab a serving for Leon? Because your dad won't. He's like, yeah, I will. He's like, I'm really dirty, Dad. Do you think I could get a bath? All right, so Joe is grabbing Leon a serving of food, which we love. I think he is being a great big brother. And so we'll have Leon be able to eat some food. And then, obviously, you know, he's not going to be able to eat it because Dad just took him to the bathtub. He's like, Dad, I've got him a plate of food here. What are you doing? And he's like, well, he needs a bath. He's really dirty. Okay, but he also needs some food in his stomach because he's starving to death. Where did the plate of food go? Okay, he's eating the food. We love it. Okay, great. And then once he's done eating, Dad, you can give him a bath. Our cat is sick. That's probably why our cat is walking in circles, because our cat has stars around its head. We're gonna have to take our cat to the vet, I think. But right now we are in Tartosa, so we can't exactly take our cat to the vet. But we are gonna have to do that because our cat is sick. Alright, let's go and give Leon a little bit of a bath, because obviously Leon needs a bath. Come on, Dad. Do your thing. And Charles was thinking, this is a nightmare. I have too many kids here, and we are trying to do this on a house I'm not familiar with. And this vacation has turned out to be a nightmare. Like, I want to say that it's been so much fun, but, you know, I think he's trying. He's trying to let it be fun, but he's really, really sad. So I think he's going to go ahead and he's going to end the vacation early, and he's going to get himself back home so that he can go ahead and have Rebecca come and help him. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to, you know, end the vacation and take them home. And he's going to tell the kids, like, I know that you guys are, you know, are you having fun? And they're like, well, I mean, there's not a whole lot to do here. It's too cold to swim. And he's like, yeah, that's true. And they're like, and then, you know, there's the whole thing with the storms, and he's like, that's not what I asked you. I asked if you're having fun. And they're like, I don't know. So he's gonna say, like, what are they doing? Oh, they're just chatting. Okay. So he's just gonna say, like, I think we're gonna go home and I'm gonna get him to come down and talk to Joe and just say to him, like, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead home from the vacation. It has been fun, but it's time for us to go ahead home. And I think Joe will be like, okay, that's fine. And so they're going to head on home and... Could this mean that Joe likes deep thoughts? Joe seemed to enjoy the conversation with Charles, especially when they explored more serious, thought-provoking topics. A good conversation becomes great once the mind is engaged. Okay, great. So they're going to go ahead. They're going to head home now. So let's end our vacation. Yes, we're going to go home.
Queba Tenquil? Ushib Tenquil? Varanoi? Delish Chancel? Sepine? Spobani? Ita Farkole.
Just give me 1 second to clear this up. We are back in the family home. I have set up Rebecca here in the garage. She's just in there watching television, but Annika is still listed here in the house, so I am just going to make sure I've got that cleared up. So let me just correct that, and then we will continue on with the gameplay. Okay, we are back, and everyone is as they should be, and we are here in the family home. Charles is just out here cooking a little bit of food for the family, which is fantastic. I am just going to make sure that we have our pets some food bowls because I think we accidentally left them at the rental lot when we left there. So I'm just going to make sure we get them some pet bowls, and so we'll do that really quickly. And a litter box. There we go. All right, and we are going to just go ahead and continue on here. We still have another day left of this year, and as you can see, Charles is feeling a little bit confident. He says, I've got this, and Charles knows what he is capable of, which is fantastic. He's just going to go ahead and call everyone to a meal here now that he has made some food for everyone. Call everyone to a meal. Okay, fine. Now call them to the meal. The scouts are selling cookies, of course. While out in the neighborhood, Joe happens to notice that the selling price seems a bit lower than he remembers. The troop is trying to raise money for new fishing poles so they don't have all have to take turns anymore. What should Joe do about it? Hike the price or keep the listed price and turn on the charm? Keep the price and turn on the charm. Good thing he maintained integrity in the cookie selling tradition. Even with the lower cost, the customers couldn't resist his $1 million smile, and they bought mountains of his delicious cookies. Oh, good. All right, everyone's coming to eat. We love that. You, after you eat, need to get some rest. You, after you eat, need to get some rest. All right.
Ew, Mackinerf.
And I guess we need to take our cat to the vet. So after Joe or Charles is done eating, we'll go ahead and head over to the vet with the cat.
Oh, ponish minrab.
She's like, I don't feel good, Dad. So we're going to go to the vet clinic with the kitty because Kimber is not feeling well. So let's go to the clinic and see what's wrong with the kitty. Oh, we have no clinic. Okay. Well, we'll just buy some treats.
Bumkaro Musti.
I think I can buy some at the computer. She's got some, so we'll just buy wellness treats. How do I buy those? Okay, so we have gotten the wellness treats for the cat, so we are just going to go ahead and give Kimber some treats. Let's just go ahead and find Kimber. Where did Kimber go? Okay, as soon as we find Kimber, we will give Kimber some wellness treats here. Kimber, where the hell did you go? Kimber, there she is. All right, so we're going to give Kimber a wellness treat so that Kimber feels better. And then we will go ahead and get Charles to fill up the food bowls so that poor Boris can go ahead and get something to eat as well. And then we are going to go ahead and let everyone take care of their needs here. And we are going to let Charles and Rebecca have a little bit of time. I think that they would need to, you know, just spend a little bit of time together as siblings. But I am going to also need to get him out here messing with these plants because they are in rough shape. So I'm going to have him come out here and just spray these plants for bugs really quickly. So after you finish picking up, come out here and spray these plants for bugs. And I'm going to go ahead and get everyone else heading off to bed and taking care of their needs if they need to go to the washroom or whatever they need to do. It is starting to get a little bit late, so we're going to go ahead and just let them deal with their needs here. And then Rebecca and Charles can go ahead and spend some time together. I'm going to have Leon go on upstairs, and I think he can climb the stairs. Let's go ahead and see if he can climb the stairs. Can you climb the stairs, little buddy? If you can, we're going to get you to come up here. And if you can go here, then you can try to stack these blocks, and then that'll be perfect. So let's see if Leon has enough motor skill, movement skill, I guess I should say, that he can climb the stairs. Yes, he can. Okay, great. Alright, so since he can climb the stairs, we're going to go ahead, we'll get him upstairs. We're going to have him do a little bit of stacking, and then after he's done stacking, he can go ahead and get a little bit of sleep. And then we are going to let everyone else go ahead and head off to bed because it is starting to get pretty late in the evening. So go ahead and head off to bed, everyone. And we're going to get Charles and Rebecca to just spend some time together as siblings. We're going to have them, you know, come down here and have some time to chat together. I think that she would try to cheer him up a little bit. They're going to have a little bit of a pillow fight. She's going to tell him, you know, this is something we used to do as kids, but you know that it lets out aggression, and that's what you need right now. He's like, no, I'm sad. That's what I need to do is cry. And she's like, no, you don't. You need to let out all of your feelings. And you can do that by having a pillow fight with me. She's like, we'll go have us a pillow fight just like we did when we were kids. And you can let out some aggression. And it'll be fine. It'll be just like old times. And he's like, I don't think that's going to work. And she's like, sure, it'll work. She's like, it's so much fun. But also, you know, it'll make you feel better. So they're going to have a little bit of a pillow fight. And he's like, I don't know that this is going to make me feel better. And she's like, sure it is. Look, it's letting you some aggression out, but it's also fun. And he's like, we haven't done this since we were kids. I feel foolish. And she's like, no, it's a great time. So they're just spending a little bit of sibling time together. It's really great. And he's like, Rebecca, you're a goofball. And she's like, maybe, but it'll make you feel better. Just hit me with the pillow. And he's like, okay, I see. And she's like, okay, fine. So they're laughing together, having a good time. And she's like, see, didn't that make you feel better? And he's like, not really. I'm still getting divorced, or I'm still divorced. And she's like, you are still divorced, but things will get better with time. So she's going to head off to bed. He's going to head off to bed. Everyone's going to head off to bed because it is getting really late. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Gorbei kaboom. Grano sparev. Gumu. For moi, Grompsari.
Moom for moi gromp.
Okay, everyone needs to go to bed, and I will see you in the morning. Okay, so we have officially entered into 1998, and I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here. These guys had their family vacation. We unfortunately had to get their parents divorced, and they are going to be having a new dynamic for their family. As we know, we're going to have to see how they get on with Charles and Rebecca raising them, and I'm sure they'll be fine because they love their Aunt Rebecca and obviously they love their father, and this will be a different dynamic for them, but I'm sure it's going to be okay. As we know, in this next episode we're going to be seeing Joe and Siobhan age up to teens, so we'll be seeing a birthday for them in 1998. But I am going to go ahead and leave this episode off here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in our next episode of our Decades Legacy Challenge. And until next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.